Hello, I'm Alishka Padilla with Balance Culture Consulting. I'd like to talk to you today about managing organizational transitions, or quite simply, change. It's true, not all things need changing. Not every new idea turns out to be better than the way we've always done things. Change for change's sake is not always good. But when you have an urgent need to change or a vision for new growth, leading organizations through change can be a game changer. We like Marshall Goldsmith's What Got You Here Won't Get You There as a roadmap for change because it gives guidelines for making transitions. There are times in every organization's lifespan when change is necessary, even urgent. As a leader, you may have a vision for what needs to change in order to get you there. But if you want that change to stick and become real, you're going to need a few elements that are key in place. It's the role of the leader to cast the vision for what the new state will look like. But then what? Here are some steps to help you manage change in your organization. First, you're going to focus on getting weigh-in and buy-in. What does that mean? Once you're convinced as a leader that there needs to be change, it's important for you to wait a beat and include your team. Give them an opportunity to hear your vision and to weigh in, identifying gaps with the way you do things now and the way you need to do things in the future for success. Help them to identify what do we need to stop doing, start doing, do more of. And now's a good time to identify leaders who can be responsible for different aspects of the change, like writing standard operating procedures or retooling staff, communicating victories, measuring success, celebrating milestones. After you give them the opportunity to weigh in and buy in, you're going to notice that your crew will be more motivated to help you successfully change your organization's trajectory. The next thing you're going to want to do is ensure that you embed the change within the culture. The challenge, if you don't, is that your team may feel very overwhelmed and will feel the urge to head back to home base where it's safe and warm instead of to climb that next mountain. This is why it's important for executive members and mid-level managers to coordinate to embed the change within the culture. This can be done in several ways, and the first is a pretty simple one. It's modeling the way. As a leader, you should model the new behaviors. This is no time to do as I say, not as I do. You're going to want to keep people motivated and inspired to change, and it starts by them being able to look at you as a leader as an example. So leaders should make it your top priority also to be aware of the behaviors around them that will lead or not lead to transitional success. You're going to identify the behaviors and reinforce those that are desired while redirecting those undesirable behaviors. This is the key to making the shift from the old way to the new way. And lastly, you're going to want to embed new behaviors into what we at Balanced Culture Consulting call people systems. You can't keep hiring, promoting, training, firing, and disciplining in the same way as you did before the change. You're going to want to make sure that your hiring and your values and your behaviors represent what's going to take you there. So you're going to create reward systems and people systems that recognize the desired behaviors, that ensure training redirects old behaviors and reinforces new behaviors. And finally, make sure you review exactly why you are promoting and firing people and make sure that you're not promoting and firing for the wrong reasons. Lastly, you're going to want to review your progress and analyze results on a cyclical routine to make sure that you can make adjustments so you're successfully transitioning to your new desired state. Change is not always easy, and it's often more difficult to steer the ship and rebuild it at the same time. That's where Balanced Culture Consulting comes in. We can help your leadership team stay the course, providing executive coaching, strategic alignment, leadership development, and helping to systematize processes in support of your change. You don't have to go it alone. We can work alongside your leadership team to help execute plans to achieve organizational success. You can reach us at info@balancedcultureconsulting.com.